Based off of what's been presented in court, I'm not finding that particular question as previously posed as suggestive. I find for the purposes of this hearing only that in-court identification by Agent Hull of Mr. Robinson has been made. Again, this only relates to the preliminary hearing, and you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Agent Hull, have you reviewed what's been marked State's Exhibit 12.1 for identification?
I have, yes.
And where did you review that video?
It was provided to me. I reviewed it on my computer in my office.
Okay. And is that the first time that you've seen this particular video footage?
This particular version of the footage, yes.
Okay, so this particular version the first time, but have you seen the video that comprises, I guess, Exhibit 12.1?
I have seen the original videos, if that's your question, yes.
So what is State's Exhibit 12.1? How would you describe it?
I would describe it as a compilation of the video that we obtained from Utah Valley University during the course of the investigation that depicts the movements of the individual I believe to be Mr. Robinson moving around the campus on September 10th, 2025 into the morning of September 11th, 2025.
Did you prepare this video compilation?
I did not.
Okay, do you know who did?
Yes, Utah County Attorney's Office. I believe Ms. Durfler is the one that produced the video.
Okay. Do you know Ms. Durfler's first name?
Kimberly?
Okay. What, if anything, did you do to authenticate the video in this compilation?
I reviewed the video to make sure that it was a reflection of what I understood the original videos to show.
Okay. What, if anything else, did you do?
I reviewed it. I know that there was some zooms and some changes to the footage.
Okay. Did you meet with Mr. Olson with regards to this particular video?
Yes, this video was also part of that original meeting with Mr. Olson for the prior exhibit, yes.
Okay. So do you recognize what this is?
Yeah, this is the first frame of the video compilation that we just referenced.
Okay. And again, this video portrays what you believe is Mr. Robinson visiting campus that day?
Correct.
Okay. And is it throughout the day?
It is, yes.
And then I believe you said into the early morning hours of the 11th. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Agent Hull, you testified that there were 4 visits to campus that day.
Correct, yes.
And the first 3 visits, based on what you have observed, is your opinion that those videos were captured by UVU surveillance video? Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. The 4th visit, well, the 4th visit too was captured by UVU surveillance video. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Was there any other video that was collected either on the 10th or the 11th that you believe might be important or relevant to today's hearing?
There was a large amount of video that
Well, I'm going to be a little bit more specific. Was there, other than UVU surveillance video, was there any other video that you collected and subsequently gathered an 1102 statement for?
Yes, we collected Ring doorbell footage from the surrounding neighborhoods.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did that include video from a residence located at 680 West, 925 South Orem?
Yes, that's in the horseshoe area, yep.
Okay. That's in Orem
Correct.
and close to campus?
It is, yes.
Okay. And what can you tell us about that video?
There was a Ring doorbell video that was provided that showed a vehicle consistent with the one we had identified as belonging to Mr. Robinson,
Okay.
parking in front of the residence across the street.
Okay. And what can you tell us about the timing and the timing of that parked vehicle?
If I recall, That vehicle parked approximately 0:38 hours on the morning of the 11th.
Okay. So 0:38 hours, what time is that to regular people?
Just after midnight
At 12:38 a.m.?
in the morning, yes.
Okay. So how did this video come to your attention that you're talking about, this doorbell or whatever?
This footage was obtained as part of the canvass of the area that was conducted as part of the investigation.
Were you able to identify the owners of that residence,
Yes,
where that video was collected from?
correct.
Okay. And do you know who it was collected from and by whom?
It was Mr. and Mrs. Noble. I believe Agent Davis collected the video directly from them.
Okay. And do you know what date it was collected?
If I can refresh from my notes.
If referring to your notes will refresh your memory, go ahead and look at that. Don't read it out loud.
I don't have the specific date, but I do know that myself and Agent Davis returned to the address as we had done with previous videos and had the owners of the video verify that it was from their system. And we did have them complete an 1102 statement, which would be dated.
Okay. Agent Hull, this particular video, you've described taking several videos to Ms. Noble and having her review them.
Yes,
Okay. This particular exhibit, 12.2, have you watched it in its entirety?
yes,
Does it consist of either some or all of those videos that you showed Ms. Noble?
it does, yes.
Okay. And is it a single video? Is it a compilation, that is to say, or is it 4 different videos?
It would
Or a number of different videos?
be a number of short videos sequenced.
Okay. A number of short videos in sequence?
I believe that's how this one plays, yes.
Okay. Just again, I seek to admit it.
Anything further from the parties? All right, given my previous rulings on exhibits, I applied the same analysis and find that State's Exhibit 12.2, I believe, is admitted over the objection and may be published in the courtroom and by the media, if so chosen.
Okay, so before we play this video, again, what is it that leads you to believe that this is Mr. Robinson's vehicle?
The shape of the vehicle can be clearly seen as it pulls up, and the distinctive wheels on the vehicle also.
And well, let's go ahead and play it.
Is there any sound associated with this?
There is, Judge, but it's night sounds. It's crickets chirping and,
Okay, I just
There
wanted to
is-
see if
what's
there
that?
was, I just wanted to see if
There's
there
nothing
was sound
violent.
or not. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, you may play the video.
so in the first part of that video, what do you see?
The vehicle we believe to be driven by Mr. Robinson pulling up and parking in front of across the street, but in front of the residence.
Okay. And then in the next video, what do you believe is displayed in that video?
There's an individual who gets out of the vehicle. You can hear the door close, and then that individual moves away from the front of the vehicle. There's actually 2 reflective panels on a dumpster, and you can see the individual past those reflective panels.
And in the last of those series of videos?
The second to last one, the individual comes back across those reflective panels to the vehicle, unlocks the vehicle and gets into it. And then in the last video, the vehicle is started and the individual drives away.
Agent Hull, I asked you earlier, after you had testified about all the video that you've watched, and video that you believe depicts Mr. Robinson from the UV surveillance, and that combined with the driver's license and the DMV records, whether or not you believe that that person that you have seen in the video and on the driver's license record is in the courtroom today. And I believe your answer was yes.
Yes, that's correct.
And then I asked you if you wouldn't mind pointing him out and describing something that he's wearing. And I don't believe that I allowed you to do that.
Okay.
Would you do that right now?
Your Honor, just for the record, we would impose an objection based on the 14th Amendment for due process due to an unduly suggestive in-court ID. Also, we believe there's a lack of foundation establishing his ability to interpret the surveillance video. And based on that, we would object.
All right. I note that, well, to the state, do you wish to be heard on what was just stated?
Well, Judge, I think we had this discussion, and I think you ruled on that specific objection. And then after you ruled, I just neglected to come back and follow through with the question and the answer. That's my recollection of the bench meeting.
All right. I believe I stated for the purposes of this hearing that identification by Agent Hull of Mr. Robinson was made. I could be wrong, but
Well, and I just wanted to clarify that, Judge, because there was some question about whether that in fact did happen. And so if that's your recollection of what happened, and if you're willing to put on the record that Agent Holt has identified the defendant, I think we're done.
does the defense want to be heard?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Of course.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Well, if for the benefit of the record and for thoroughness, if you wish to re-ask that question, you certainly, well, we can see what happens.
If I could, Judge, I'd like to. Would you please point him out and identify something that he is wearing?
Yeah, I believe that Mr. Robinson is between Ms. Nestor and other counsel wearing a gray suit, jacket with a dark tie, and a light-colored shirt.
Judge, I would ask that the record reflect that Agent Holt has identified the defendant.
I have no I mean, I made my objection already.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
No, thank you,
All
Your Honor.
right. For the purposes of this hearing, I find that Agent Hull has identified Mr. Robinson. Again, this is only for the preliminary hearing. You may proceed.
Judge, I think for today, with Agent Hull, we're done for today. We'd ask that at this point we take a break until tomorrow.
All right, so are you saying that you're going to recall Agent, well, we're going to
let me-
resume with Mr. Hall tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, and let me explain and I was going to explain this, but let me explain why. Judge, our intent is to prepare an original version of the video that has been in dispute today, without the circles, without the blur, and without the zooming in. And our intent is to introduce that tomorrow as a different exhibit. And we just can't prepare that in the next hour or so. So we're going to need this evening to prepare that exhibit. And we'd like to return with that